walked away from all the highways where the clocks were running wild. Every mile kept whispering, faster still, my wandering child. But the road grew thin and crooked, past the fences made of pine, and the wind began to murmur, leave the racing world behind.
In a town where the trees keep time, counting years and rings of rain, where the river hums the evening like an old forgotten refrain.
In a town where the wind knows names and the lanterns softly shine, people learn the art of living where the trees keep time.
There the dogs sleep in the sunlight, cats patrol the crooked street, and the baker leaves his doorway for the swallows and the wheat. Old men watch the drifting clouds like they're reading ancient rhymes, while the mountains guard the silence of a slower kind of time.
In a town where the trees keep time, where the fields breathe soft and wide, where the sparrows stitch the morning through the branches open wide. In a town where the days grow deep, like the roots beneath the ground, every step becomes a story in that quiet, curious town. Maybe time was never running, maybe we were running blind, chasing hours like wild horses through the corners of the mind. But the trees just kept on growing through the sunlight and the rain, never rushing toward tomorrow, never longing back again.
In a town where the trees keep time, morning rises slow and kind, and the wind reminds the traveler, life grows deeper when you're mine.
In a town where the trees keep time, where the quiet bells still chime, you may find what you were missing when the trees keep time.
Never asked me where I'd been, just fell in step when I walked in. Like every road I wandered through was leading back to you. Boots by the door, that same old sound, your nails still tapping on the ground. Before I even say a word, don't need to ask me how I've been. You already know. You walk beside me through it all. Never too far, never too small. I lost my way more than I knew, but every road ran back to you. You walk beside me, that's enough. Some days don't land the way they should. Some nights don't feel the way they could. But there you are, right on time, like nothing ever moved. A little tag, that quiet ring, a small familiar kind of thing. Funny how the smallest sound can bring it all back in. You don't measure where I've been or who I've become. You walk beside me through it all. Never ahead, never behind. Time moved on, I let it go. You held the line without a word. You walk beside me, that's enough. I've had the world come and go. You were the one that stayed. You walk beside me all this time, through every fall, every climb. I don't need to understand why you stayed when no one can. You walk beside me, that's enough. Still right here, still enough. Through that old green gate at break of day, white shadows drift my way. Same little road, same morning light, same sky waking up the same. Kettle sings and the screen door sways. Coffee warms these slower days. I sit right here like I always do, watching life pass gently through. And the bells ring out soft and clear, like they know I'm still here. When the bells come through again, I see you in between them, and every little golden sound, like you're still around. And it don't hurt like it used to do. Time's been kinda let me keep you in these moments, simple and true, when the bells come through. Kids still laugh down Market Street, the same old dog by Miller's tree. Nothing here runs too fast, that's why some things always last. I remember how you'd wave at every soul along the way. Said this town's got a gentle heart, guess you knew that from the start. Now I hear you in that sound every time they come around. When the bells bells come through again, I feel you in the wind. Not in a way that makes me blue, just like I once knew you. And I smile more than I lose, thinking about those days with you under skies we both once knew. When the bells come through, funny how life settles down without trying, without a sound. What we had don't drift away, it just finds a quieter place. When the bells come through once more, like they've done 1,000 times before, I don't count what I don't have, I just thank the days we had. And every road I'm walking through feels a little less alone, 'cause you still show up in all I do. When the bells come through,
Hey, yeah, that's how it started. Yeah. Hey, yeah, that's how it started. We were running through the backyard, barefoot on the stone. You were yelling something reckless, I was laughing on my own. There was sunlight on your shoulder, like it didn't have a care. And the world was just a moment we could leave behind right there. We didn't know we'd miss it, didn't think it through. We were just in it like we always do. We were better in the summer, didn't need to understand. Every second felt was music from a window, some old song we never knew, but we sang it like we wrote it, like it only played for you. We were sitting on the pavement, talking way too late, saying things we can't remember in a voice we can't recreate. We didn't try, didn't make a plan, we were just living the best we can. We were better in the summer, didn't need to understand. Every second felt like forever, slipping through our hands. We were louder, we were lighter, we were everything at once. Yeah, we didn't know it then, but we were better in the sun. Maybe it's still in us, somewhere in the way we laugh out loud, in the little things we don't say, but we're thinking now. We were better in the summer, but it's not too late to try. Find a little piece of that feeling in the middle of our lives. We were louder, we were lighter. Maybe we still can become a little more like we were back when we were young.
Same road, I don't think, just turn. Headlights cut through the dirt. Keys hit the wood, drop slow. Then I hear it go. Claws on the floor, quick then stop. The tail hitting the wall non-stop. Before I even say a word, they already heard. Don't matter how late I am, don't matter where I've been, they're right where they are, yeah, right where they've been. Same eye, same run, like I just walked in. I could be lost, I could be changed, but they don't move on, they don't rearrange. They're right where they are, no matter when. Long days blur into night, different names, different lights. Nothing sticks, nothing stays, just passing days. But one sound cuts it clear, the little tag I still hear. Hit the door, sudden life every time, no questions at the door, just something real again. They're right where they are, yeah, right where they've been. Same eye, same run, like I just walked in. I could fall off, I could go far, but nothing breaks what they are. They're right where they are, no matter when. World keeps shifting around, but they don't move with it. They're right where they are, still right where they've been. No time lost, no in between. I could change everything I am, but I come back, and there they stand. Same door, same sound, still around.
Welcome, traveler. You've just arrived in a very unusual town, where strange ideas grow and tiny lanterns light the night.
I came in late past the county line, where the road forgets the time. Streetlights lean like they were tired too, shining soft on a town half new. A man downtown, so quiet and joyous, said, take one home for the noisy hours. I laughed and paid him just for fun, but the night felt calmer when I was done.
A barbershop with a crooked door swept all worries off the floor, folded them neat like Sunday clothes, slid them somewhere nobody knows. Down by the canal, the water shone like silver thread on a patchwork stone, and every step on
clock tower forgot the hour. Let the bells ring wild like flowers. Children laughed in the market square like time had loosened in the air. A rooftop garden climbed the sky. Stairs of vines going way up high. People planted their hopes up there so the morning sun could find them fair. Hold on, don't let the small light go. When the lanterns start to stitch the night, every shadow turns out right. Breathe slow, let the strange wind blow. If your heart feels tired and travel worn, Lantern Town will keep it warm. Maybe the world runs fast outside.
Maybe the miles grow cold and white,
But here the dark learns how to glow, and
broken things move soft and slow.
you don't have to win the race.
You don't have to find your place
Sometimes peace is just a street.
where quiet and wonder meet.
Hold on, don't let the small light go.
When the lanterns start to stitch the night, every lost road turns out right. Breathe slow, let the strange wind blow. If the world feels loud and hope feels small, Lantern Town will light it all. Don't let the small light go.
I cross the bridge where the maps run out, and the compass spins in a dizzy doubt. Street lights bowed like they needed sleep, guarding secrets they promised to keep. A merchant sold jars of quiet and still.
Just open the lid when you've had your fill.
I bought a glass for a silver dime in the town that pocketed Father Time.
The baker needs yesterday's regrets into sweet tasting breads that the mind forgets. And down by the river the water gleams, washing the dust off of broken dreams. Every cobblestone under my feet sings a soft hum where the shadows meet.
Hold on, don't let the small light go. When the lanterns start to stitch the night, every crooked path turns out right. Breathe slow, breathe slow, let the strange wind blow. If your soul torn. Lantern Town will keep you warm. The old clock tower has lost its hands, ringing whenever it understands that somebody needs a moment to pause away from the world and its heavy laws. Houses lean closer to share a spark, planting star seeds in the velvet dark. Hold on, don't let the small light go. When the lanterns start to stitch the night, every crooked path turns out right. Breathe slow, breathe slow, let the strange wind blow. If your soul is frayed and your edges torn, Lantern Town will keep you warm. The world outside is a rushing train, a heavy storm of metal and rain.
But here the dark is a gentle friend, where the weary stop and the broken man.
Hold on, don't let the small light go. When the lanterns start to stitch the night, every lost road turns out right. Breathe slow,
Breathe slow,
breathe slow,
let the strange wind blow.
if the world is loud and the night is cold, Lantern Town is yours to hold. Lantern Town.
This little town may look quiet, but every street hides a curious invention or a story waiting to be discovered.